Hello, it's Bhante Bodhidhaja here one more time for the Relax and Grow Holiday Season 2021 Meditation Days. It's already 2022, we're already in the new year, but because there was a problem with the sound when we were trying to have this live streamed on YouTube and then also recorded to be available for you later down the track. The session in person at the Buddhist Society of Victoria in Melbourne worked out fine. It also worked for the people who joined us live on Zoom, but not for everyone else out there who is watching this later down the track on YouTube. During that last session, I used the story or the legend of how Siddhartha Gautama became the Buddha. On that auspicious night where he woke up while sitting under the Bodhi tree. So Bodhi, Buddha, those words are all connected to the root Bud, which means to wake up, to awaken. And as that story goes, the Buddha came down to the place which is today called Bodhidhaja. Back in his days it was called Uruvela, on the banks of the Ganges River, and then sat down quietly and peacefully under the shade of the Bodhi tree. And in the legend, it is said that Mara turned up at that time. And as you can see on this picture here, Mara didn't come by himself. He came with a host of other beings. Mara and his armies, as they are called. But what is Mara? Mara is the personification of the unwholesome, unskillful qualities, of the things that are a hindrance to peace, to stillness, and to awakening. And now comes the important part. So what did the Buddha to be, what did Siddhartha Gautama do when Mara and his armies rocked up? So apparently Mara came and said, "Who do you think you are to claim a spot under this Bodhi tree, to have the intention to let go and the intention to become still, peaceful, and to wake up? You don't deserve to sit here." That's what he basically was saying. And instead of getting upset, instead of fighting with Mara, the Buddha did something else. And that's what you can see in the picture here. He recollected all the goodness, all the virtue that has been accumulated, that has come to fruition within himself. He reflected on the causes and conditions that will lead to stillness, to peace, and to awakening. And he took his hand and touched the ground. So he basically stood his ground, he sat his ground, he touched the ground, whatever you want to call it. And he took the earth as his witness that he is a good person, that he deserves to sit under the Bodhi tree, that he deserves to be peaceful, and that he deserves to wake up. And that is the point when, according to the story, the earth shook and Mara was defeated. Mara realized that he doesn't have any power, and he gave up, he walked away. So let us use this story so that we don't get stuck, that we don't just recall and remember the things that we don't like in our own being, the mistakes we might have done in the past, the things that went wrong, the character traits that still need growth, that still need development. So don't reflect on these things, because they will be a hindrance. They will make us think or feel that we don't deserve to be peaceful. So instead, we focus on the beautiful qualities, on our goodness, on the virtues that we have developed and are developing, the good things that we have done for other beings, the good things we have seen out in the world that inspire us, and we rejoice in those things. We let them into our hearts, we give them space, we let them grow and become strong. And we basically do the same. We stand our ground, we sit our ground, we take the earth as our witness for all the good that grows within us, is within us, and that will lead to peace, to stillness, and to gradually, step by step, waking up more and more until we one day wake up completely. Now the time has come to sit together, to give some loving, tender care to your body and to your mind. So allow your body to get in a comfortable position. Relaxed, but also awake. If you haven't closed your eyes already, please do so now, as it will help to gather your awareness. And as you are sitting here silently, kindly, let all your muscles become soft. Let them settle. Let them relax. Not going out into the world, but staying here, staying inside. That's where the action is happening. Hanging out on the receiving end. Where all the sensations, sounds, thoughts and emotions are received, are perceived. And feeling how the awareness starts to collect. Allowing a bit of time at the beginning of the meditation to check in with your body, to feel if it's all right in the position it is in. And if not, to adjust. Just scanning through the body from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. Receiving, perceiving the sensations. And if there is anything you can do to ease, to relax, please do so. If it's a movement, then please move and adjust. If it is your attitude, then just send loving, tender care. Maybe breathing into that part of your body. Breathing in softness and peace, and breathing out and letting go, relaxing. Allowing your body to be here, and your mind to arrive in the same place. So that they can meet. And then I invite you to visualize, just like the Buddha when he came to sit under the Bodhi tree. Imagine that you are sitting under the Bodhi tree. In the same place, not physically, but mentally, where the Buddha sat, where all the great nuns and monks, lay women and lay men have sat over the decades, over the centuries, over millennia. To be peaceful. And to wake up. And this Bodhi tree that we are sitting under is a representation of the Buddha's teachings. that have been growing for over 2,500 years. It's a majestic, strong tree. And you're sitting under its shade. You are sheltered underneath it. And your back is leaning on the strong, solid trunk. Of the teachings, of the guidance, of the inspiration that the Buddha has left behind for us to enjoy, to follow, to experience within ourselves. Just like the Buddha sat under this tree, the Bodhi tree, not using force, but just sitting there. Allowing the weight of the body to stabilize and balance. Being supported by the earth, by the ground. And if thoughts or emotions arise, not following them, not being carried away by them. Not being blown around. Relaxing and re-relaxing. Feeling the stableness of the ground. feeling the support of the trunk, feeling the shelter, the protection of the branches and the leaves. Hanging out in the cool shade. And then let us collect, let us gather, let us recollect the goodness in our own hearts. The virtuous, uplifting qualities. The love and care we show for others and ourselves. And the patience, the harmlessness, the truthfulness, the purity, the clarity, the integrity, being a good person, keeping the precepts. We grow. And we rejoice. We encourage that goodness. We nurture it. These beautiful qualities are in all our hearts. We just need to give them the nutriments they need. The attention and the care. And just like the Buddha, when he sat under the Bodhi tree, and when he took the earth as his witness, let us do the same. Let the earth be the witness for our goodness, for our virtue, for our purity. Really taking in that we deserve to sit here. That we deserve to be peaceful. We deserve to be still. And to wake up. And as we give this goodness space, it starts to overflow. It starts to radiate. From the middle of our chest, in all directions. Towards the front, towards the back, towards the right, towards the left, and in all directions in between. Towards the top and towards the bottom. All directions. All around. Filling us up from the inside out. From the chest to the belly and the hips. also to the shoulders and the neck, into the arms, all the way down to the palms and the fingertips. Into the legs, all the way down to the feet, to the toes, and upwards to the head, to the skull, to the ears, to the mouth, to the nose, to the eyes. Let this goodness, this virtue, this radiance and sparkle shine forth beyond our bodies, out into the world. Sharing what we call merit. Sharing it with our teachers and guides, with our elders, with our guardians, with our families, with our friends, with our fellow practitioners. And then in widening circles, rippling out into the world, sharing it with the fellow human beings, known and unknown. With all other beings that share this planet with us. And as there are other beings practicing Metta meditation out there, for sure, with us right now, connecting, merging with the energy that they are spreading into the world. Spreading the message that peace is available. How we all deserve to be peaceful, to be wise, to awaken. And let us gather the attention again inside. And let us feel how our body and how our minds are after this practice. And let us remember and recollect the beauty, the virtue within ourselves, also in our daily lives. Let us return to them again and again. In the morning when we wake up, during the day when we remember, and at night before we fall asleep. I'll now ring the gong 3 times for you to gently, slowly come out of meditation. May you be happy and well. May we be happy and well. May all beings be happy and well, peaceful and virtuous and wise.